Magnus is joining us for an interview, even after the tough defeat. So Magnus, thanks so much for joining us. I mean, how are you feeling after that tough match?
Honestly, kind of encouraged. I thought I was just gonna be blown out of the water after the first couple of games, and um, I didn't feel like I had much going for me at all. I was incredibly slow in scrambles. I was mouse slipping. Also, my right arm was falling asleep. I
So you
was
kept
losing
shaking.
feeling in my arm, which I think was like I was constantly like trying to shake it loose in between games and so on because I did, yeah. I mean, obviously Alvareza is very good, and extremely accurate. But I think the one thing that I did have going for me is that I was always up on time. Like I wasn't able to make good moves most of the time, but at least I was up on the clock, which meant that I always kind of had a chance.
Yeah, we was making sure it wasn't a mouse thing here, Magnus, and we was great to see you play as always. It wasn't a mouse thing. We saw that you kept shaking, and we was like, man, is he in pain? Like we was like, hoping you were okay. We was like, man, his hand, is it the mouse? Is it this? Or was it just a falling asleep, or was it the mouse too?
Yeah, no, the mouse is. I mean, the setup here is not ideal, but
Right, right.
it's okay. Yeah, it was more about the arm just falling asleep. And yeah, as I said, um, I mean, I was very close to forcing overtime, and overall, the way that it continued, I felt that he was pretty vulnerable, and it was encouraging overall. So I think like if I get a few hours sleep for for the next match, then I actually have a chance to do okay because I think like this was just about the worst condition that I could be in, and still I had a chance. Like I think regardless, I'm probably still an underdog against the top two guys, but yeah, I hope to be able to get another shot.
Yeah, for a while there, we thought this might be your version of the flu game, Magnus, because you were shaking off your hand a bunch. Clear something was bothering you. But you said you have some kind of new confidence about your chances. When you were jumping out to those leads on time out of the gates, was that part of your overall bullet match strategy?
I think that's the way that I play in general. I know that I'm so unbelievably slow in scrambles compared to these guys that I have to play fast, and I am to some extent able to play good moves faster than a lot of the other guys. So that's that's my biggest edge.
Yeah, fair enough, Magnus. And last, very quick question for you before we let you go and have some fun out in Spain is in the match between Danya and Hikaru. Hikaru, the favorite. What do you rate Danya's chances are to pull off the upset?
I think it depends on the start. I think if Hikaru gets off to a good start, he's probably going to win fairly comfortably. But Hikaru can also be he can be definitely be shaken if he starts to feel the heat. So yeah, Naroditsky is obviously a pretty significant underdog, but it's not a foregone conclusion.